What is going on YouTube? Thank you for stopping by, but in case you are new to me on this channel, I am Darktail the Wise, aka Daddy Daycare, and you have found Noob to Sweaty Gaming. And obviously if you're hearing my voice, then my favorite YouTube content creator himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Thunder, has put me back onto TSG. This isn't my first time, so like always, thank you very much for what you've done for me and what you continue to do for the COD community. And that intro clip was your boy tapping into his inner Thunder and handling his business 2-on-1. But I never really had that problem in the alpha because I actually ended up playing with friends. Speaking of that, that is what the gameplay is in the background. A 10 kill game playing with one of the homies, and that was the best way to enjoy the alpha. You never had to worry about somebody quitting on you, getting mad, halfway through the match. If you were playing with somebody you knew, just like with most games, it's a social event. You guys can talk, you guys can chit chat, have a good time, some laughs together. It always enriches my gaming experience personally. But with all the things that have been said about the alpha, I haven't heard anything negative at all. I mean, let's have some tempered expectations moving forward. Every COD, at least to me, since Black Ops 3, has had a bunch of momentum, a bunch of hype behind it, and has just fallen flat. I think the alpha, the 2-on-2, played tremendously. They said they were going to give us another game mode. That is not what they did. They just gave us another style of 2v2. That to me does not entail a new game mode. And personally, I didn't like the 2v2 OSP. It just rewarded people for looting better, and that to me didn't show any kind of skill to the game. Then we heard about wonky. Oh, it felt wonky. And I was watching a video, I believe it was by Exclusive Ace. It might have been Prestige is Key, but they were saying that where the bullet, the point of your bullet's trajectory isn't the gun barrel itself. It's actually like the middle of your forehead. So some of the funky like replays of deaths and stuff, it kind of made sense after I heard that, and I went back and I started looking at gameplay. So 2v2, it was fun. I wouldn't just play it just to play it, maybe to warm up, but it was fun. The OSP was not fun, and the wonkiness or the strangeness of it, I think, was that the bullet trajectory coming from the forehead. And they've had obviously plenty of time to brush up on that going into the beta. I do have tempered expectations. I think a lot of us are honeymooning from the alpha. And I mean, just in comparison, Modern Warfare compared to Black Ops 4, the full game release, we only got 2v2, and I honestly had a bunch of enjoyment from it. I didn't get to play the alpha as much as I would have liked to, but I am looking forward to the beta. Now I will say this, since it is PlayStation exclusive, I think that the alpha showed it and the beta will show it, that this will be the best times to play it. I am sorry Xbox players, I am sorry PC players, but I just think from the alpha to the first week of the beta build will be the best connection, the best of the Modern Warfare experience, because you won't be dealing with the huge server ban, the huge server strain that is going to happen when it is open to the PC and it is open to the Xbox. Now, they haven't been specific about will crossplay be in next week's private beta with Xbox and PC. We do not know that. I would like to know, because I would like to go into those lobbies where it's all cross-played just to see how it plays, because personally I think the cross-play parties will be the worst. And when I mean the worst, I mean obviously keyboard and mouse. You're dealing with Xbox players, PlayStation players, PC players, but I just don't think, from my experiences, which isn't much, but with Fortnite, those parties felt different when you were playing with the PC pool, when you're playing with the keyboard and mouse pool. I would like to feel the difference physically, but going into the beta, we don't know if that will be an option. What we do know about the beta is that the 2v2 will be coming back, and it will also be accompanied by a pseudo like hardcore-ish mode. It isn't titled hardcore, but we also get the 10v10, and during the last day or two of the beta, I believe, or the whole beta with everybody, the all-inclusive private beta, we get the 30v30 ground war. We are getting 7 to 9 maps, and they should have just said 7, because adding dynamic weather, making a map darker, or putting water on it via from the air or on the ground or crop dusting the entire map so nobody can see and make it completely unplayable. That's not a different map. That is a dynamic weather, a dynamic change to the map itself. Doesn't make it a new map. So personally, I think it's just gonna stay 7 maps. We're getting our hands on the gunsmith. Each weapon can tally 5 attachments. The gunsmith, for some strange reason, because before I've never really been into I do like the customization, but just to tinker around a bit sounds interesting as well. Maybe we're so hyped for this by comparison, since we have come off one of the poorest managed and just overall bad Call of Duties. To me personally, it's not the worst Call of Duty. That might be a video for another time, but it was by far the poorest managed Call of Duty I've been a part of. And I'm old. I've been around for the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So going into the reboot, I'm keeping the tempered expectations, because when you expect too much, you're setting yourself up for failure. But I did have fun in the alpha. I am looking to have fun in the beta. I will be streaming. The content will be coming. If you're new to me or the channel, be sure to come by, hit that like, hit that sub button, and once again, shout out to my man Thunder. Now, let's not fool ourselves thinking that skill-based matchmaking or an aggressive microtransaction plan isn't going to be incorporated into this game, because it's been around for how many years now. It's obviously lucrative and it's going to be around, but at least we don't have to worry about things like that until the full game. So until then, enjoy the beta, my friends, and I will see you another time. Peace.